Hello people! Today I want to talk with you about the power of dressing well. The ones who know me know that I give lots of importance to the appearance, and there is a specific reason why I do this. It's not only the fact that I like to look good, but as I explained already in one of the previous episodes of my podcast, the first impression matters, and that's why style matters. People look at you and they will decide in real time if they are willing to listen to you, and since we live in a world of prejudgments, they will also filter if the information coming from you because of your outfit is some information that they can use, or it's some information that they will throw in the trash right after your conversation. That's why style matters. You give the people the possibility to respect you already while they look at you, even without opening your mouth. And as I have told you multiple times, I don't want to risk that the person doesn't give me the chance to talk only because they judged me because on that day I chose the wrong outfit, the wrong t-shirt, the wrong pants, or the wrong jacket. Let's also talk about your own self-esteem. I know exactly how you feel when you have some really good dress on you, and how you feel when you take the last of the t-shirts that you find in your shelf. So don't underestimate how much more energy you will have on that day where you will choose and wear your best dress compared to the day where you will choose maybe a dirty t-shirt full of stains. So our way of dressing decides also about the energy that we have on that day. High energy, high vibration, high conversation, high business. To go deeper, I visited the place where style meets craft, Amarore, our local tailor who understands this philosophy better than anyone. Hello.
Hello.
So good.
Ciao.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Also good.
You look good.
Thank you. You too. Karen, I came here because I'm recording a new episode for my podcast, and today it's about the importance of dressing well. And I thought there is no other place where I could go to let people understand why it is important to dress well. So if you don't mind, I have some questions for you.
Of
We
course.
have some time?
Sure. Then maybe let's go upstairs.
Let's go. So Karen, we are here in your beautiful store in Zug. Tell us a bit about your store, about the brand Amarore, about the vision that got sparked nearly 10 years ago, so that our audience understands also a bit why we came here.
Sure, with pleasure. So this boutique here is 2 years old now. But as you just said, we started the whole journey, the whole craziness, as I sometimes used to say, 10 years ago, basically with the idea of bringing back timeless elegance into the men's, but not only, as I'm a woman, so we dress up women too, but into people's wardrobe, basically. I come from the fashion industry. I did my apprenticeship in Zurich, and one thing that I didn't appreciate from fashion was that constant changing and the chasing of something that someone else tell you who you have to be or how you have to present, how you have to dress. And this is what brought me into menswear, because the man usually dresses in a way he feels good in. And basically this was how we started. We come from Italy, so we had some connections to tailors, and that's how we started bringing real Italian tailoring to the Swiss audience. And this is basically how it started, from a simple idea of bringing real quality to people. And from there, I was 19, so I was very young. I didn't had full clear ideas of whom I should be. But from there, step by step, we grew into the real brand we are today. So we developed our product. We are now a total look brand. So we have a mono brand boutique. So it grew into something really real and serious, and this is the goal we have. So it's basically still the same mission, but now in a bigger scale.
Great. Great. I mean, I can confirm the timeless elegance because I was one of your first customers.
Absolutely.
Nearly 10 years ago. I can also confirm the quality because the suit that we made almost 10 years ago, I'm still wearing it like day one with timeless elegance because it's really a brand that develops clothes that you can wear always. It's not a trend. This is what you meant to say. We have really stuff in here that you can wear today as you can wear them in 20 years.
Absolutely. And what's also nice is that our customer palette starts from 18, 20 years up to 75, 80 years. So it doesn't really have an age. Of course, it adapts a bit to the body and to the personality, but it doesn't have a real age.
Yes. Yes, great. So since on my channel, I always try to show to my followers the parallels of traditional entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship in network marketing. The topic of building a brand is omnipresent. Okay, everybody recommends to build a brand. Tell us a bit, how was it for you to build this brand, Amarore? But we want to know everything, the up and downs, because we know it's not a straight line, right? So let us feel a bit how it was for you the last 10 years.
Well, that's a deep question, as I immersed 100% myself into this. I mean, building a brand is, I wouldn't say it's the same as being independent and starting a store and you buy in products and you sell those. At this, I am very good at. But the difficulty was to give a full identity and spirit to first the brand and then bring that spirit close to the customer. So there is different steps in between that I had to learn, that I didn't study for, but I and of course Samuel, that is my partner, now you as well, we try to shape into the real spirit of what Amarore should be, also from a customer perspective. Because one thing is us knowing what we want it to be, and it's another thing what other people perceive. This is one thing. The second thing is building up a product. We are into the clothing industry, and it's an industry that pushes us extremely into the consumption. So you buy today, you wear it once, and tomorrow you throw it out. So people are used to low investment, also because they are disturbed by what they hear often, even when they invest a bigger amount of money and then they get to know what's happening behind the doors. So we are in an industry that is very hurt by the brands. So building up the trust from the customers, once you really tell them and show them what's happening in the background, has not always been easy, because people question what you do. So you need to prove them all the time. And then the other aspect is the financial aspect. I'm not very much a numbers person. as you are and you're great at, I'm a product person. So building up a brand and an independency, without always focusing on the numbers too, has brought its challenges along as well. This is something that I really had to force myself in because it is extremely important. That's the gas to the engine for a company. So this is also another thing that has been stressful for myself, because I basically want to create a product, style the people, and then see how they glow in the cloth. And so it's not always been easy. There has been times that I was at the point like, is it still worth it fighting for this, or is there too many brands already out that already do maybe a good job? So you keep on questioning. But what I always say also to younger people that want to start into the independency, is that you need to know why you're doing it. The purpose needs to be extremely strong, because this is the thing that is going to keep you going when things get a bit shaky.
Yeah, absolutely. I loved what you just said, because it's something that can be reused in every industry as long as you do it the entrepreneurial way. I always say, listen, it's full of products out there. It's full of people out there. They want to sell you their product. So how do you stand out? And this is the moment where you decide to build a brand that has its peculiarities, that is special in a way that it will be recognized with the time. The problem as an entrepreneur is that you need to persevere during this time where nobody looks at you, but you believe in what you're creating so much, and this should be your fire that keeps you going even in difficult moments.
Absolutely.
Because especially the startup phase of building a company, building a brand is crucial. You need just to believe, to have the vision in front of you, your why that drives you every day, and this is what keeps the fire burning.
Absolutely. And as a product person, what I think is extremely important is in your industry is get to really know your product deeply, test it on yourself so that you are also convincing when you tell people. This can be with the opportunity you're offering to people, but same as for the product itself, you grab in your hand. This is, to me, this is essential, and I think people can see it in your face when you burn for something because you're sure of what you're saying.
Yes, yes. I mean, your enthusiasm, but not only this, I mean, you develop an entire storytelling around it. I know for sure, because every time when I walk into the store, leave aside that I'm an investor today, but when I came in as a customer, you were burning for something that you were about to show me, because on one hand you knew that it's amazing quality, it's something that you have created that has a specific sense, and you knew that it's also matching my taste. So it's a complete different energy. So this is always like this. When you want to create a relationship between you and a potential customer, with you and a potential prospect, if I think now about my business, then you need to be the first one that burns for it, because of what it can bring to the customer.
Absolutely, that's exactly it.
Amazing, amazing. Next question. The real topic of this episode is why style matters. Okay, why how we dress, how we choose our outfit matters every day. What's your opinion about it?
Well, I have a very strong opinion about this, and I always end my videos by saying we only have one chance for a great first impression. And that's basically what it summarized the whole thing, but we really do have one only impression. That's the first one someone sees you, and it can be often the loudest communication that can be done. You can influence a lot of the things you're gonna say in the second moment by the first appearance. And there has been many studies that proves this, that psychologically the way you appear has an effect on the person who's looking or listening at you. And we can see that in a lot of very, very successful people. One of those is Silvio Berlusconi, which has been an entrepreneur, a very important politician. And it's very interesting because he has had a stylist that has been following all of his journey from day one of his political career, where he has been in public. And looking at how he was dressed, so always in a sartorial suit, perfect matching shirt, always in suit and tie, something we're missing out today a bit. But doesn't matter the situation, you could always perceive that security and control and power that man had. And it's the same today. Yeah? It's not always about that we need to be in suit and tie, but it depends a lot on what you want to transmit to your audience. Another example, we just talked about it before, is the meeting between Zelensky and Trump. There has been a lot of discussions about if Zelensky's appearance was good or bad. I don't know if it's good or bad, but he sticks to what he's communicating. His people, his country is in war. So that's the reason why there is nothing to be formal about. We all know what's going on. So even in this sense, when it's not a suit and a tie, but dressing is communicating something extremely clear about us, about our message, and about our mission.
We can say that as long as you choose your clothing and your outfit in a conscious way, almost everything is allowed. You were referring to this meeting between Zelensky and Trump. He consciously chose to show up in trainers and t-shirt. So what I'm saying is you need to choose your outfit wisely. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do, because it's some kind of introduction that you're giving about yourself without talking.
Absolutely.
And the person that is on the other side or that sees you takes this introduction and is subconsciously deciding if they are listening to you or not.
Bravo.
If they believe in you or not. I saw once a video where a guy lost his phone and he was dressed up like a homeless. And he stopped 10 people and asked them if he could borrow their phone because he had to make an important phone call. None of these 10 people gave him the phone. Another guy did the same experiment, but he was dressed up with suit and tie. 8 of 10 people gave him the phone.
Unbelievable.
And this proves that it matters how you show up, it matters how you're dressed and how you choose your dressings. Now, I'm working in a profession that, how can I say? I'm working a lot to professionalize this profession, okay? Because it's quite a mainstream profession. They also say you can do it from everywhere, you can do it in your flip-flops, from your house, it doesn't matter, okay? The problem is that people take this one by word and they don't understand that dressing up has an impact on the counterpart. I cannot influence the person in a way that I want to show them that I'm successful when I show up in a way that I would never, not even go out for grocery shopping, for example. So since your customers are also very successful network marketers, what can you say to all the network marketers out there when it comes to choosing your styling and choosing how you want to appear?
I've had the privilege to dress a few very successful network marketers, and one thing I think is in common between these people is that they want to transmit the professionalism they saw in this industry. And I think you should always question yourself if you would go to the office, in an office, if you would work in a bank or in an office and you would meet your boss or the investor or an important customer, how would you appear?
Yeah.
And why are you not doing the same now that you are the entrepreneur? So sometimes it's also how you positionate yourself. And this is the value you give to how you appear. It's not only dressing, it's also grooming, it's hair, it's makeup. It's a part of the full appearance package. I know about clothing, but there is the exact same about skincare, there is the same about how your hair should look. It's a full image that we need to curate. So I believe that your dressing and grooming should always be according to how you want people perceive you. Do you want to be seen as a successful entrepreneur, as someone that deserves an opportunity because he's the guy you want to be part of the team or you want to buy from? That's how you should appear.
Absolutely. And you know, a little fun fact, you should be the first one believing this. And I feel it because when I wear a nice suit, thinking about our events, for example, I feel good. My energy is there when I know that I look good. But when I think back, when I started in network marketing, it was during COVID lockdown. And I remember these times where I was sitting in boxer shorts in my Zoom calls, wearing just a shirt, you know. And the energy wasn't there because I knew exactly that I wasn't matching the situation. I wasn't on top of my shape, on top of my everything. And this was also a topic that we discussed in the team, that it's worth it in the morning to shower, to dress up, even to spray some perfume, to go in a Zoom call, because your energy will be completely different. Now imagine when you meet face-to-face someone. So it's a complete game changer. I'm really grateful. I'm very passionate about this topic, not only because I'm Italian, but because I always felt the importance of choosing your outfits in order to, people perceive you in the way how really you want to be respected, the way how you want to appear in public. It needs to match your level of confidence and your level of success.
Absolutely. And as you just said, it's automatically giving you that confidence you want to have by meeting someone. So it's absolutely true. I definitely agree that it's the way they perceive you, but it's also on how you feel about yourself. And that's automatic, an aura that you're going to transmit.
Absolutely.
100% agree.
So Karen, in 1.5 months, we have our big company convention, end of September in Rome. As always, I asked for 2 amazing dresses. I know that one of these is already here for my partial try-on. Okay, so we're going to show now how this dress will look like, and maybe you can also spend 2 words about the dress and the fabric that I chose.
Sure, with pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So it's the first time I'm doing a suit like this, which is fully handmade from zero. So the others that I have are machine made, but this one is really completely handcrafted. Huh?
Fully handmade. How it was used to be back in the days. Wow, the trouser already looks really good, huh?
Really good, yes. Yes, maybe here in the back it's a
little bit,
loose.
So there is a slightly bit of excess of fabric that we're gonna take away in the seat, although not too much.
No.
First for the comfort, but also because this is just a fitting. So you see that all these wide lines are extremely flexible because they're just basted. So we don't take too much fabric away. this is your second handmade jacket.
Yeah.
It's your first trouser, but your second jacket, the one from the moon run.
Yes, exactly.
Also red, yeah.
It was a dinner jacket, right?
Correct.
So this is the first normal suit jacket. So it will be even clearer for me than the difference, to feel the difference.
Exactly. So what you see here, just to maybe show you a bit of details, this is the canvas. So this is basically the construction between the lining and the fabric. The fabric is never fully empty in a suit because there is this construction, and this is what makes it so durable.
Yes, yes.
The beauty of the canvas, it's also that it's fully natural, and there is also some horsehair in it. So durability is one, but also how it moves with you.
Yes.
So you, whatever you do, there is the fabric, the canvas, and the lining that moves completely along. And this is what.
So, and I believe the quality that is chosen in these materials determines also how comfortable it is, and it gives you just this perception of more luxurious wearing. And yeah, you just the first time that I was wearing one of our suits here, I said, wow, it feels like a trainer, because it was just so high quality. I didn't feel
soft,
light.
Yeah,
exactly. So I already feel very good with this one.
And you will see the difference between the two products, as this one is fully constructed and full canvas.
Yes.
What our other product is not, but it's not that it's worse, it's just different.
It's
also,
a choice, right?
It's a choice, exactly.
Very nice.
So we'll have a look at the details and see if there is any adjustments we want to do. This is the first and probably only fitting we're going to do. We know your body already pretty well.
If I work out regularly, now that I'm doing network marketing, it's not as much as it was before. And I think you have seen it also, that I'm less bulky than I used to be.
Yeah.
I never liked it when through the suit you could see that. I find this completely...
Yeah, I mean, then a suit is simply too tight.
Yeah, too tight, right?
Yeah.
So the ability of the tailor to create a suit that doesn't show if you have like a muscular body or just a trained body, this is also a skill, I would say.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see that because on the handmade we can design from zero all the pieces. I have done a little bit of a higher lapel.
Yes.
So you have a shorter crâne, which is going to be like this. This is also the way I would shape it. I would like to have a little bit more of a rounder. Keep it a little bit more sartorial. See, I would like to have a slightly bit of a rounder. And I was just thinking if we should keep this height that high, that again from the message is usually very powerful, very you know, very molto all'impiedi, so the jacket stands. Is this something you like? You would like to have it a bit more relaxed?
No, I like it. I like it. I mean, it's on a very special day, so it's. I will probably also be speaking on stage, so it's important that the message is also transmitted through the dress, like we said in this episode.
Perfetto.
So, guys, we are coming to the end of this episode. I wanted to show you how important it is to dress up, how important it is to choose your clothes wisely for your identity, for your branding, but also for your self-worth. Styling doesn't mean to show off. It means to show up to your higher self. If this resonated, drop me a comment, send it to all those where you think they need to style a bit better. If you don't follow my channel yet, do it now, because I'm gonna drop some more pearls in future about being an entrepreneur and reflecting also what it means to have success and being a successful person. See you next time. Ciao.